Well, it's October 13th. I haven't been filming much for I think the last 2 days here, but we got quite a bit of rain. As you can see how much rain's on the lot here. And it started dropping in temperature and starting to get cool here. And been getting some rain showers here and there, so we haven't been able to do much, but just been doing odds and ends. And today's project, as you can see how much manure's in the barn cleaner here. The barn cleaner chain's too loose. It droops down here and it's been falling out, and we've already got this tightened up here. You put a little piece of metal and then push that, but getting too far out now and this chain's too loose, so they got connecting links every so often. These are bolts, so you just undo these bolts or nuts, you pull this off, pop that out, then you got to cut a link out, and then you shorten it back up. But got the torch over there, got the impact and come along there. So what we do is you loosen that big bolt up there, you turn the barn cleaner on, and then it'll loosen that or hopefully pull that motor and drive gear down this way. That way it gives you a lot more slack. And then you cut, there's a link, I think it's right here. Yeah, this one here is a link. So what we're gonna do is take that apart once you get the slack out of it, and you cut that out, undo it, cut the link out. Then you'll take a come along and pull the chain from there down and pull this chain up. Then you put the connecting link back in there, and usually it's not too bad of a job, but it is kind of messy seeing that you're in manure. So it's not too bad, but it's manageable. So we'll get this going. My uncle, he should be coming in a little bit here. He's spraying our one corn bin. We had a few little bugs in it, so we got that cleaned out, so now he's just spraying it, hopefully keep the bugs out of it. But we'll get this going here and see if we can get this knocked out here. Once you get those off, all you do is kind of gotta prop this up. Should have brought a hammer with me. I guess let me go get a hammer. So I got a little ahead of myself here. Forgot to loosen this up here. So you just run that down, and then this whole piece here will slide down. It'll go over that piece. So we'll kick this on and run that down. So we had to take the skid loader and kind of push that down some. As you can see now, it's not too far off there, and we got these three, well, 2.5 paddles sticking out. So that should give us enough room for once we, I think my link's about right in there now. So we'll get that took off, and then we'll probably torch this off, and then hook the come along up to this and hook it back up.
10-12, she had a bull calf this morning. She had it in the maternity pen here. Otherwise she would have, we brought her over off the pasture because it's been ran the last, I don't know, it seems like week anyways, but yeah, she had bull calf here after milking, so she got him pretty cleaned off here, but gonna get him moved before too long, before he starts walking around and try nursing. So she's still cleaning them off, so we'll leave them be for a little bit. I was sweeping down the barn this morning. I still gotta finish sweeping. I just took the leaf blower and blew it all towards the center here, but I'm gonna go bed down some calves because it's pretty wet. Still have a couple bales up in the loft here, so I'm gonna get those tossed down here and go from there.
today's October 15th, and haven't filmed too much last few days because, as you can see, it's just been raining just about every single day. Got water running all down here, and it's just sloppy mess up here. And I think my uncle said got about 2.5, 3 inches this last, I think, 2-ish days or 3 days. Then we got that I think about an inch and 8/10 or something like that a few days before. So we're pushing that 5 inches of rain. So it's gonna be a long time before we can get back out into the fields to do any harvesting or anything. But the manure, we got some of that hauled last what was that, about 3 days ago now, and we gotta haul some more. I gotta try to anyways, but we'll see how. Got one load we have to haul out, and then we'll see how muddy the fields are and go from there. But I'm a little sick, so just bear with me here. But it's went from 90s down to about 40s and 50s, so not the greatest weather to be having, and raining all the time. But I think it would have been about Thursday-ish. We got a brand new TMR mixer here. Our old one, we had to replace some of the pieces on this conveyor here. We had to replace the chain a couple years ago, the sprockets, and then the bottom in the old one wore out. It was metal. This one's actually got the poly already in it, so that should last a lot longer. And our old one's sitting up right there. I'll show you what it looks like. But definitely nice looking mixer here. They galvanized all this, all your hardware, I guess you want to call it. But they changed all that to galvanized steel, so that should last a lot longer because we had to replace some of that. Then this stuff's actually, I think it's poly, but they made that poly instead of metal, so all this is poly in the front here. And all that's galvanized, so the front should last a lot longer now. And then take you up to the inside here. We already mixed up feed with it this morning, but the I guess auger or whatever you want to call it, it's got a lot more knives. I'll see if I can get a video tomorrow morning before my dad fills it. But we got to get it empty first, of course. But they put about double the knives on here. So there used to just be like a knife, and a knife. I think there's 5 or so knives on here, but this one's got like a knife on every corner. So I'll show you guys when it's empty, you get what I'm talking about. But this one's a lot, well, I guess it's about probably 6-ish inches taller. So you can fit a little bit more in here. It's a little bit bigger than the old one, but and it's got this nice stairs on it. Before you had to step on that, and then the old one had to cut out there, and then you could get up in it. But that's a lot nicer, that way you can see in it. It's got a scale just like the old one, although this one's a lot more fancy. It's got all these buttons, but not too sure what all of them do, but we just basically need power in the tear button. But other than that, still got just a hydraulic door, hydraulic conveyor and all that. So PTO, basically same things. Got the scale still, or I guess scales on tongue and 2 axles, or 2 sides of the axle. Still got about the same amount of grease points, but this one's got some for the axles, unlike the old one. So should be a lot nicer. And it's a little bit taller here, so it's a little bit harder to get up in with the skid loader, but it's nothing. Skid loader still reaches, so it's not bad. But they still got the these are your like stops, so you can put in and it'll won't spin around. But this one chews it up a lot better than our old one did. So my dad, he actually is thinking to just put everything in it and then turn it on for a little bit, because we don't really need nothing chopped up, because the hay we get, it's so fine that it just falls apart. And then all the corn silage and sedan grass and stuff like that doesn't need chewed up much, so it's a lot nicer. It mixes up a lot faster, so that's good. But I'll take you guys up to see the old one here and show you guys that. Well, my dad, he showed up, so we're gonna haul out some manure here first. Starting to sprinkle some, so we're gonna try getting this done. It looks like there's another shower coming, so hopefully it at least holds off a little bit here, but it's just nothing but slop, so we'll try getting this stuff cleaned up and hauled out.
gonna give 10-12 or calcium pill and let her outside and get some good feed. So we'll get her in the barn and give her calcium. Got our cement pad for the calves and this little spot in front of the heifer shed here cleaned off. Now it's raining again, but Trevor's got a load he's gonna haul out, and then I think we're done hauling manure for today. Got done, well, Trevor's hauling the last load anyways, and all the cows are laying down. They about got all their feed cleaned up, which used the new TMR mixer this morning. It seems to do a pretty good job of mixing it all up anyways, so see if it helps the cows give a little more milk, hopefully. It's just raining and making a mess out of everything. Yeah, Trevor, he's going up the hill there now. He's still crawling, so hopefully it makes it there and back, and then I think we're gonna go for lunch, and I think we got everything we wanted to get done for right now anyways, but hopefully it lets up raining sometime here, and still got do some chopping yet, but it's gotta dry up first.
just gonna get slimier, but we'll get this up there and get this part.
Drank 2 bottles, so he's a pretty good sized calf. I still got one more calf to feed, so we'll get her fed.